Hello everybody and welcome. In today's video we are going to create a pop-up Father's Day card because it is Father's Day on Sunday and I still haven't made my dad something and I thought I could do it with you live. My name is Tatiana. I'm from Tatiana Creative Stamping Adventure and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. I love making cards. I love making anything out of paper actually. I love paper crafts, but what I love about card making is that it's a lot more compact. It's quick and easier than saying completing a full scrapbook album, and you can send your creations easily, affordably in the mail to your loved ones and friends, and you can brighten their days. Good morning, Elizabeth. So as I've already said, it's Father's Day coming up and it occurred to me that I still haven't popped a card in the mail for my dad. And he has his traditions. Every morning after he eats his breakfast, he eats some cookies and the kids really love it. They know that. They know his habits. So whenever we're there, they run over to him and sit up, and he has this yellow Tupperware box where he keeps all his cookies. So I thought it'd be fun to create a pop-up cookie card for him because that's just a really part of his ritual and routine in his daily life. So let's head to the craft desk and get started. Brilliant. Welcome. I have done some prep work and I'm super duper excited because I love that you can customize your cards to really fit in with the person that you're about to send them to. So let's talk through what I have here. Morning, Felicity. I have a Whisper White thick card base, which has just been scored in half. And let's burnish that fold. And for the front of it, I've got a piece of DSP which is cut to the exact same size as the card front, and this is from the, let me get it right, World of Good Specialty DSP. Oh, Anne's on, hold on, let me grab a piece of paper. World of Good DSP. So that's cut to the same size as the card front, and we're going to stick that down. As so. And I kind of picked this because it's cookie colorish. That sounds silly, doesn't it? But I thought it would go well with the cookie theme. Now I've got a piece of Whisper White, which is slightly smaller, and I've die cut it using the Happy dies. If you watched Monday night, I'm a little obsessed with them, and I thought that would look fun. So let's stick that down too. So I'm keeping the front simple because I want to put more efforts into the middle since it's a pop-up card. Add some glue. And line this up. That's why the multi-purpose glue is really handy in this kind of situation because it gives me some wiggle room to line things up. And for the front, I've got the Well Said stamp set, and I've picked out, where is it? That's Mother's Day. There, I've got Father's Day. So we've got the Happy, and then we've got the Father's Day. Felicity, I bought the dies only. I did not buy the, what do you call it? The stamp set, because I just thought the dies are so versatile and I've been using them so much. That was Early Espresso ink. Just matches the tones. So that's the front of our card all complete. Now we've got the inside of the card, which we're going to create a pop-up box. This is my template. That's all right, Elizabeth. See you later. And I've got one for inches as well. It's to create a pop-up box. I've done lots of videos on this, so I'm not going to walk through it. I've got a video where I've got the balloon pop-up. I'll put a link to it eventually in the video description so that you can see, but it's basically using that concept, and I've done the pre-cutting and scoring, so you can see that. So these two bits need to go forward and the rest need to go back. So I'm going to start folding there, and then the score lines, there we go, perfect. So I've pre-cut, pre-scored all of that. Now just going to burnish each of those scores. And that creates this pop-up, which we'll put inside the card. And we're going to stick that down first. So the best way to stick it down is to fold it in half. And in this case, actually we're going to use some Stampin' Seal. This is the new Stampin' Seal. It's a stronger adhesive and it's really easy to use. So I'm putting it everywhere we need it, particularly near the score lines. Don't know why it keeps doing that. I don't use the runner tapes that often, so I'm not used to them. There we go, now it's working great. So make sure you've got it around all of those bits. And along the edges. And I'll put a strip down the middle. Then you're going to place it inside your card. This is being cut so that it's the border at the top and the bottom. There we go. And then fold over the card. Give that a bit of a rub. And then that sticks that down, and then all you have to do is repeat with the other side. And this is a lot easier gluing it in, but doing it side by side, side at a time, not side by side. That seems wrong. That expression, that is. So that it gets stuck down. A few strips, actually. Will that fit? That will fit. Okay. Oh. Go over the edge, just fold the runner over. I do recommend the Stampin' Seal Plus because it's a stronger adhesive. Oh, and add some there. And again, folding that down and rubbing. So there we go. And I said that my dad's box of cookies is yellow, so I've cut a piece of So Saffron, the same size as this pop-up piece, and I'm going to just going to glue it right there, but it's ever so slightly made it exactly the right size, but I'm just going to trim ever so slightly because, you know, I didn't take into consideration the score. There, that fits nicely. Okay, so that one I'll use liquid glue. Add that there. And I want it to look like a box. So now mine isn't going to open up flat nicely because the fold isn't quite in there, but that's okay, it will stand up nicely. Now I've got 2 flaps, which I've got a piece scored and that, and then take some snips and trim that edge, and it just looks like it's a box. Makes it look more box-like. A little bit of cleaning. Oh, these are way too big. What was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I didn't measure it. That's what. Need that to be 4.5 centimeters. I didn't cut them the right size. There we go. Now I can trim that again, just from no measuring, kind of just from the score to the score line. And now I can stick that, and it just pops up and gives it the illusion of, what can I say? It's a box. The illusion of a box. Just adding some stamp and seal. There we go. There, and this bit's there just so that we can add cookies. We're going to have floating cookies. So I've pre-stamped and die cut the cookies. I've got a massive pile of them. I don't know if I need that many, but that is using the fun Nothing's Better Than cookies stamp set, and the coordinating dies, the Love You More Than dies, which cut out the cookies. So I've got cookies, 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 and we're going to just start sticking them on everywhere so that there's cookies coming out of the box. Like I said, I'm personalizing this to my dad, who has his morning ritual of cookie with his coffee. Well, more than one, I think. And my kids enjoy it with him, so I thought that would be a sweet thing to kind of bring into his Father's Day card this year. So I'm just adding some glue and sticking the cookies in, making sure that I can still fold the card. Ooh. Hey Kayla, how are you going? Yep, that's exactly where I've gone. Because you've missed the beginning. For those who are joining in, my dad has a morning ritual of having cookies with his coffee, and he keeps his cookies in a yellow box, Tupperware container. So that's why I've got this. You want me to roll some R's. Well, Papa, the word Papa doesn't have any R's in it though. So I'm basically creating this, I don't know, pop-up cookie card. There we go, there was an R there for you. Just for my Papa. Oops. Should put it where the glue is so that I don't, there. So you're starting to get the picture. So that's the front, Happy Father's Day, and then we've got all these cookies flying up, and just add as many or as little as you'd like. You love it? Thank you, Kayla. I love being able to personalize the card. I think Papa's gonna have fun with this one. I did one of those twist and pop cards for his 80th last year, but I waited after the party because then I put photos in the card. And let's put a cookie on the box. So, you know, you just really have fun with this. My original concept of this card is balloons. So it's like a balloon flying out, balloons flying out, and just keep making sure you close it so that you can see how the cookies are sitting, so that you can make sure that the card can close, because that's important. So just constantly add and close, add and close. Well, speaking of cookies, for those who have been watching me lately, you should know that I have gone sugar-free this September. I'm supporting muscular dystrophy. So it's supporting New South Wales muscular dystrophy. We're raising funds to support kids with muscular dystrophy and their families. Kaylee, you're still on the R's. And yes, so I've got a link in the video description. If you could support my efforts, that would be amazing. This is as close as I'm getting to eating cookies in the next, well, how many days left? 29 days. Now, I'm going to put, yes, well, Kayla, how about you just sponsor me, and then you don't have to give up the chocolate. I'll give up the chocolate and you just sponsor me, and then you're still supporting the kids with muscular dystrophy. The link is in the video description. And this set has a great die which says love you more than, and I thought that would be really great to put right here, love you more than, and we can put cookies, because I love my dad more than cookies. And I'm just not sure what color to do that in. Let's go with early espresso, bring it all in together. Where's my early espresso? There we go. Let's see. Here's a great piece to use. And what we'll do is take, love this stuff. This is our adhesive sheets, and it makes sticking out down these dies so much easier. Let's see. Basically, I could use that much. So all I do is trim the piece that I need, and it comes scored, well, cut 3 slices on a sheet, so I don't need to cut that way. I just needed to cut once. And when you release this paper, the stickiness is on the bit that you're peeling off, so just handle it very carefully. I'm going to place it on the back of my early espresso here. Woo! Enjoy. Say hi to Judy for me. Jody. I don't know why I said Judy. Say hi to Jody for me, Kayla. Enjoy the craft day. And now we die cut this out. I still need to name it. Anyone suggestions? I'm not going to call it cookie. I was going to say, let's call it cookie. Cookie cutter. Let's call this cookie cutter. No, that will be just making me want more chocolate and cookies. And there we go. And if I carefully, nope, it is, but there we go, we've got love you more. And what's great is that each word is separate, so you can position, lay this out whichever way you want. Ooh, got the backing coming off already. I wish I could see my dad's face when he gets this card. It's part of the fun of card making, but you know, can't visit him because it's just too far to travel in a weekend. We spend the day driving there and then would have to drive back again. Love. So just, ugh. those little bits inside. Okay, they'll come out with the backing. So I'm going to peel the adhesive sheet backing off, and that means that my words got the glue and I don't have to worry about adding glue or any of that stuff. It makes it so much easier. There we go. Love you. More. This one's already half peeled off. Love you more. I'm going to put then, so we'll do that. Love you more than. And then there's a choice. We could die cut the word cookies, or we can stamp the word cookies. And I'm going to go with the stamping, because there hasn't been much stamping yet. Pick that up. Love you more than cookies. And yeah, early espresso, let's just keep it all. Should have put this on a smaller block. Ah, there, that's better. Love you more than cookies. So the cookies are stamped in early espresso for the outline. So the outline, and then the filler in image was cinnamon cider for that one, and it was stamped off, just in case you were wondering. But oh, we've got our floating cookies sticking, and I think, no, I'm going to leave it as is, but just want a little bit more bling to it. I've got the, what are these called? The in color enamel dots, and I thought that we could add some of those in. I thought it would look cute with, it's like mini cookies floating around. Plus, brown enamel dots isn't something I naturally gravitate to, so I thought, wow, these ones are going to go well with this color card. So have you made your dad a Father's Day card yet? Does your dad have any cute traditions? I'm going to leave it like that. And that gives me a little bit of space to write a message to him. And we still got, so very simple on the front, kind of elegant in a way, and then pop, all those cookies, and I love you more than cookies. And we need one more thing, is the envelope. Can't forget the envelope. I'm going to grab paper there and paper there, and you get to see me stamp the cookies. So starting with early espresso, and we're going to create a cookie envelope flap. Just randomly, no rhyme, reason. I'm trying to rotate the stamp each time I stamp it so that they're not all facing the same way. And I feel like one more will fit in there. Perfect. And one more thing, we'll do the cinnamon cider, stamp off. And now this, the filler stamp isn't sized exactly the same size as the cookie stamp. It is sized to be slightly smaller, so you've got that groovy, very pop, bold color kind of way. So it means that you don't have to stress, be pedantic, just enjoy the process. Enjoy all the stamping. Who gets to stamp that much? It's so much fun. One more. There we go. And now that reveals the envelope. Isn't that a fun envelope flap? I love stamping the back of the envelope flaps in a repeating pattern. So that is my very personalized Father's Day card. Personalized because if you've missed the beginning, my dad has his morning ritual with his cookies. And I just wanted to bring that into the card for him. Thank you for watching. If you are in Australia and you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. And I do have a customer loyalty program. For every $50 you spend with me, collect a sticker, collect 10 stickers and get $50 or number of products up to the value of $50 as a little thank you for shopping me and supporting my little adventure. I am back on Saturday for Scrapbook Saturday. I'm so excited. I'm enjoying this new series of mine. I hope you have a wonderful week and bye for now.